Oh shit. I don't really, I think he's like beyond a fan. I would think they would call it like a obsessed person or something. Yo, Adel. Yeah, he's all LeBron and everything. It's actually kind of sickening. I think his first child might be the name LeBron. I should say good game now. I'm 52 plus turnover differential.
This week's matchup featuring two teams who both came away with wins a week ago and know it should be a good battle today. It's the Miners going up against the Shamrocks. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup,
Oh,
let's send it out to our broadcast team.
more life, more
Michael
life,
Guyton
more
and
life.
Josh Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Sacramento Miners and the Dublin Shamrocks. And they'll go on the ground, and he'll power his way out near the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. That was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And here's a look at the starting offense. And they'll go with a ground attack here. So from the 40 to the 45, 5-yard run. As we get a look at the defensive starters as secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
3rd down now following the run. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set.
Look at be out there shooting, trying to show up step half the damn time.
Just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the
Out there pulling from 35 and shit.
primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often.
Oh,
And the
shit.
fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker. And now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be...
Hey, where Adel at?
So much of this game is about leverage. They always talk about low man wins in the
This man say he a Cavs fan too.
just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle,
Needle time. Needle time.
A big play there.
Needle time.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys have taken
Yeah, you right there.
a lead. And he puts it through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and...
Nah, D left. D got off line.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Little rockhead ass.
And he'll wind up...
Got a comment. Got a comment. Oh, that go D right there. Trash ass. Russell.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a second and
Fuck.
9. See if they stay on the ground for
Fuck
second
KD.
down. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it?
Sunset Park. What time is it?
It used to be when we were
Time to
kids,
get it.
he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything.
Trying to set up the screen, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read
Fuck
like a
Steph
book and took
Curry.
it for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the play,
Adel.
go to it, and take it the other way.
How you feel about the Cavs winning the championship this year?
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Now this offense ready to take over again. 3.5 to go, first quarter. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're able to get this one.
I think you want to believe that. I think you want the same thing as last year.
Good enough for the first.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with a lucky number 13.
What's one?
Touchdowns now on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they
I don't think it's that bad.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I don't think it's that bad, bro.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard.
Just a bad week or two, bro. So what?
The offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay though if he got a 4th ring on his finger.
That's there to pick up the first down against a defense
Cavs in 5.
specifically prepared for what they told us coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding on
Cavs in 5.
now, doesn't it? Because of
You don't gotta worry about that. LeBron won't even get the calls in the finals.
the tape studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
A loss of a full 3.
It's been a little while. It's been a little minute too. Cavs.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And defensively they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. Right? It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 38 yards. And that'll give him a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy as we know.
Fredro.
He can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Y'all don't think Curry get calls?
Right there, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that
I don't
will
think
break
so.
your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Out of the gun now on third down. This will be caught at about the 3. And he's into the end zone for the receiver.
5 or 6.
Corey Coleman, his 5th touchdown now.
I got a weird feeling, bro.
And his guys
Hey, but I'm gonna keep it a whole 100. I really did think LeBron and them could come back from 3-1 last year.
And off it goes.
I really did believe that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Like when Draymond got suspended and Bron them, like it was just like a feeling like, oh my god.
Trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time,
And then, but I knew you knew Game 7.
down on the scoreboard,
You knew Game 7 was over.
is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and it's the second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 30.
What? Nah, no, I don't know. I just think that's how the playoffs go. Like Game 3, the home team that's usually down 2-0, they come out with that adrenaline and they go up 15-20, and then they either lose it or they hang on to it.
Things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again. Continue to move the
That was impressive. I give him that. But you know, if you give LeBron 3 shooters on the floor, he always got a chance. So when you put him out there with Corver, Fry, and who was out there? Tristan, and who else was it? Darren Williams.
First time this afternoon.
Like, I mean, he got a chance, bro.
play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense.
I mean, they were down by 20 with a man. Shit, they brought him back. Let him finish it. I fucked with it.
Looks as a 53-yard punt. And possession
What?
will switch hands, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And this throw will be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now this
No.
offensive unit
No.
ready to see what they can do here. And they're coming off.
Then they got to look at that play.
I don't see. I see if they do get dominated in the finals 4-1 or something like that.
This offense moving.
I see them going to. I do see them making a big move, but it's going to be someone like I don't know. Yeah, something like that where it might not make sense, but it's going to happen.
Hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They're going to look to throw. It's his target, the tight end.
I don't think Kevin Love's a problem anymore.
16, and the drive will continue.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They come out here in the eye. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yards.
I did see that.
Loss of a yard.
I am seeing that.
Second down.
When you put together a formula for winning,
Trade Shump, Tristan, and somebody else for a player, and I have a big 4.
and change everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They go to Elliott again. And they go
Nah.
away here. Knocked
Blake's stock just went down tremendously.
losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game.
Yeah, and you know what? I think the way OKC might be
I think now
might be so desperate.
you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. So the D-line's going to spread out. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And complete to Monroe.
yeah, it's gonna be somebody like that because Blake. I mean,
Of 13.
who's gonna pay Blake Max? Like, why would you play Blake Max?
I think that completion
And Melo on his last leg, like shit.
different level, doesn't it?
Not his last leg, but like he's not
Into their hands. And his kick
he's not leading the team.
there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And no run back here.
Melo might just be
Back, and it comes out to
Melo might just be built different though. Like it might just be money first, bro. Like those rings at the end of the day, like yo, those rings don't like to me. It don't mean that much.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
They don't add. I mean, they don't add anything. Like realistically, they don't add anything to Melo's legacy. Wade got 3. LeBron got 3. Melo got 1. Like even if he did get 1, he's still Melo. Like yeah, like I just don't. Damn, I just threw a fucking pick. I don't think that ring does that much to his legacy. Like, Darko's terrible. Who else was it? I don't know, man. Yeah, I hope the Pelicans do get 2. I hope the Pelicans get 2 people though. Either Wall or Paul George or Melo. I hope so.
And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line.
If I'm Paul George or a point guard, somebody they need to team up though. But Chris Paul would have to stay though. Chris Paul would have to stay. JJ would have to stay. Yeah, he finna get a huge check. I'm glad he turned his career around, bro. I'm glad he turned his career around. JJ about to get that man about to, ooh boy. And he had a great year. Shit.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
But I would love to see somebody in the Pelicans with a bench or a point guard. Yeah.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think
What happened?
play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And you hit it though, right?
To his left. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the QB steps over the line of scrimmage. That's illegal.
Talk your shit.
That is so rare because at the different positions, you have to know different things. Wide receivers have to know where the first down line is. Quarterbacks almost always know where the line of scrimmage is.
Sheesh. I expected that from Fred.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive line. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get the first down as they bring it down at the 23. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 2 minutes.
Weak ass offense. Yeah.
Back to the booth right after this. And now a 1st
I didn't even realize that he had 10 fucking points.
They'll look to throw. He's going to
Choo choo.
flat.
Get off me, bitch.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I'll lose my internet connection, bitch.
To throw. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. They get 31 yards that time. And that enables them to also pick up the first. After that big play,
21-10, about to score again.
on their heels. Back to throw now on first down. This will
I don't lose, boy. 28-10.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Did we just advance in the game?
And the lead is up to 18 now.
True. Is he that good? Because I'm not that good anymore.
Send this one away. Now this offense ready to take over again. And 2 interceptions already.
Oh, really?
First half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there. And even 40 yards.
Which one of y'all did I pull up on? Well, I didn't pull up on somebody, but I beat the brakes off somebody in Carolina.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an
Who is me? I can't tell y'all voice. That's Brandon.
out the window,
That's B.
things easier for a defense, and you and I both know.
I don't think I've played B before.
This league that's any good, that doesn't throw an interception occasionally,
For real?
and they usually bounce back in a big
Who
way.
league?
Some guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And he'll be brought
Oh.
down, losing yardage back at the 40. So he loses 3 yards there.
I don't even remember him, bro.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger.
That's something I could never do. That's why I won't even play that nigga. Because if something go wrong and I end up losing to that nigga,
Born in South
please.
Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
It's so no. AJ and Ibrahim, like I lost twice to Ibrahim. Oh my god.
So if
Like
here they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to
you only get the ball like 3 times, bro.
put some more points on the board.
Niggas out here running the ball. They doing check downs. Like god damn.
23, make it the 24-yard line.
Fuck you, Corey.
Out comes the offense.
But yeah, that shit, they're so frustrated.
The second quarter.
Because I thrive off turnovers. If you taking care of the ball, bitch, I'm just going to get aggravated.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation that they decide to take a shot.
And it's hit
You need to go back to any jumper but the one you're using now.
be second down.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field and popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one
He
can.
said, but he late. That's the last thing you want to hear.
Threw everything off. It brings up third. So ways to go here on third.
Ooh.
Well, we're now playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Told the bitch she better go head to the bridge. I ain't got shit for you.
Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns
Ain't
into
got shit for you.
both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Oh no, what are you doing, baby?
Yards away. And Bullock will put this one through.
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
First half. So we've come upon halftime here in week 17.
Peter Piper, Peter Pan. Dan is a man with the gut.
To Larry Ridley.
Hey, did we really advance, bruh?
Halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
I think you full of shit. That's probably box game, you bitch. Have me quit this game. Dan is a man with got.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big
Oh,
deficit
Trey
there
was
for
the
the
reason.
Steelers
Trey's the reason we're losing.
in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more
What's the
important
score?
than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting things to
Ah,
start a
you
game. A lot of
bitch.
them script to start the second half too.
Dan is the man with the. Dan is the man with the.
And back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
So much for
Yeah, baby.
defense because
Oh, you just gave me your plug, man. Low key.
they struggled to
I know you did.
and here he is coming out in the second half and establishing
Know you did.
still running the football with authority, still gaining big
Yeah, now you trying to cover it up with reverse psychology. I know it.
no adjustment until they slow us down.
What's his real name? Danielson. Yeah, Danielson. Bill, you in here?
They come up in an offset eye.
Was that Bill? Oh, that was Fred laugh.
And he finds a man with a
Bitch say he don't do drugs. Yeah, bitch, you are drugs.
on the play there, and they move the chains. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in
Dan is a man. Yeah, baby.
How tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult.
Yeah, baby.
Inclinations to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that
Hello?
receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
On second down, Elliott. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So it is third down now, but less than a yard to go. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now hang on here. Timeout called. Timeout called by the... defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. They give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out. for their first possession of the second half. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They come up in an offset eye. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go again. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Fielded just inside the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They come out here in the eye. And they give this time to the tailback. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He finds Coleman. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Jerry Atauchu brings him down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now back to throw. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Will Fuller. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught. Stills right side. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And this one complete to Kenny Lawler. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And room there to work it inside the 25. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Here we go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete. Will tie the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. All right, so it's getting late in this one. Now, you could argue that they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but they still face a pretty uphill battle.
Yeah, even with the field goal here, it's going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns now to get back in it. And that's going to be a tall order against this defense.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They'll set up a throw. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now this offense ready to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll give them the first down.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Muscles him off. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate, The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Big boys down there in the trenches in a nice pair.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
They'll look to throw here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say cheers, everyone, from Dublin.
Hey, what you whole ass niggas doing? What's the score? How much time left? Oh, okay. Let me know if y'all message me if y'all run again. What you need? All right, I'm coming.